Might not know it, but Labour MPs yesterday actually lost seats, with big Muslim populated constituencies voting over Gaza and not Britain. Here's Jess Phillips being shouted down after almost losing her own seat.
She's just scraped in. Judy.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
See, we're going to continue with the class that we had during the campaign.
Excuse me.
It's all right. The election that I have...
Shut up. This will be a warning. I will be asking you to leave unless you get this completed.
I will carry on with my speech. I understand that a strong woman standing up to you is met with such reticence. Anyway.
You'd think she may well wake up and smell the coffee. Maybe the unapologetic defenders of this hyper-liberalism would finally twig that multiculturalism has been a colossal cock-up. It's a colossal cock-up of a social experiment that no one wanted, and it's on track to actually dismantle every society it's been inflicted upon. I can't say that, I'll probably be cancelled for the 15th time, but Jess Phillips tweeted this earlier this year. She says, "The level of Islamophobia people are displaying currently is sickening. My constituents, family and friends are not Islamists. They do not hate any of these things. They are not a mob, they are just people. No one bullied me any more than on any issue. I vote out of analysis, not fear." Well, I don't know about you seeing those scenes of that woman there on that podium, but that to me looked like fear. And here's her almost crying on Channel 4 News after a hate-filled campaign in which, as I say, she almost lost her Birmingham seat, in which she'd have joined the ranks of other colleagues elsewhere in these similar kinds of constituencies.
Well, British politics has got caustic and nasty and dishonest, and we have to be really careful not to fall for it. And these people shouting and screaming, I didn't meet those people behind the doors. People were upset, people were kind, people were thoughtful. And yes, many of them were disappointed, and the Labour Party has got to win back their trust. But these people and what they did throughout the campaign, they do not represent any part of my constituency. That is not what I saw. I had lots of very heartfelt, deep, difficult conversations with people, and I get that, you know, there is a massive piece of work to do, and I will do it.
I don't know about you, but I just feel like she's so close yet so far to actually understanding what the Labour Party's grand experiment has actually done to our nation. This trend of isolated communities and religious sectarianism at the ballot box, it's only going to grow, with the Labour Party kowtowing to this beast that they can actually no longer control or expect to continue voting for them. Now, if you ask me, that actually ought to be one of the key takeaways of this election. Forget everything else. It ought to be on the rise of a really nasty breed of hate and resentment that's the actual repercussion of the multiculturalism madness.